Good morning, guys. It's Christy from Ohm Health, and thank you for joining me this lovely Friday morning here, sitting in a nice, lovely park in Santa Monica, while Cole, my son, is playing soccer. So we're gonna get started with a quick 5 to 10 minute just warm-up yoga session for those mornings or those days when you'd really like to get something in. Your body feels like it needs to move and stretch a little bit, but we don't have a lot of time. So on that note, let's get started in a child's pose. We'll make our way here, getting on our knees, bending our bum back to our heels, seeing if we can press it into our heels. At the same time, stretching our arms forward, putting our head down, resting it there. Really feel that stretch and just kind of let yourself melt into the mat. And at the same time, let's just start to become aware of our breath. Feel your breath as you're breathing in and as you breathe out. Feel how the breath starts to slow down. And with each inhale, you expand your belly, your back, breathing into your entire body. And on the exhale, melt deeper into that mat. Just let it all go. Let's do one more breath here together. Big inhale. Hold it. And a nice big exhale. Letting everything go. Let's make our way up into a tabletop on all fours. And we're going to do a few cat-cows here. Let's lift our chin, lift our tailbone up to the sky for a cow. And on the exhale, tuck your chin, round your spine, big cat pose. Inhale into cow, feeling your hands and your legs pulling towards the middle of the mat at the same time. And on your exhale, push your hands to the top of the mat and your legs to the back as you round your spine. One more big inhale, last cow. And exhale, big rounded cat spine. Nice job. Let's make our way into a downward facing dog, pressing our thumb and index finger firmly into the ground. Take a moment here and just kind of walk your dog out. Whatever feels good. Bend your knees, twist your hips, whatever feels good. Really keeping those hands firmly pressed into the ground. All right, let's come to a still position. We're going to inhale our right leg to the sky. And on the exhale, let's open up our hip. We're going to take our heel back towards our bum while lifting our knee in the air at the same time as high as we can get it. Inhale back to a straight leg. And exhale, let's step in between our hands. We're going to put our back knee down, our left knee, and let's come up into a low lunge. On an inhale, rise up. And on an exhale, our right hand grabs our left wrist, and let's open up to the right side here. Feel that stretch down your entire left side. Back up. And exhale down. Let's take a moment here and go back and do a half split. Kind of sit back your bum. On inhale, reach, and exhale, fold forward. Inhale yourself back up. Put both hands into the ground. Lift that back knee, and we're going to open up to the right. Left hand firmly down in front of you. Really press into your bum. Feel your hips lifting in the air. And on the exhale, bring your hands down. Step your right foot back into plank pose. Let's lower our knees and in one nice movement, make our way onto our bellies. We're gonna do a cobra pose here. Let's spread our feet as wide as our mat and really press down the top of your feet. Our arms are gonna be just outside of our mat, and we're gonna go up on our fingertips here. So pressing our fingertips into the ground, and on an inhale, let's lift up into a baby cobra, and on an exhale, fold down. One more time, inhale up, really pressing those feet firm into the ground, and on the exhale, bend your right cheek to the mat. Inhale back up, and on an exhale, bend your left cheek to the mat. Great job. Inhale back, and let's make our way into a downward facing dog again. All right, we've been here before. Your body should be feeling pretty good. Let's lift up our left leg, and we're gonna open this hip. Again, pressing that heel as if you want to touch your bum as your knee goes high into the sky. Really open it up. Feel that stretch. Inhale back up to the sky. Exhale, step your foot in between your hands. And let's drop our right knee, and we're going to come up into a low lunge. Inhale, hands to the sky. This time our left hand is going to grab our right wrist, and we're going to open up that right side by bending over to the left. Inhale back up, and exhale. Let's go into a half split, sitting our bum back on that right foot, flexing our toes. Take a nice big inhale and get nice and tall, and on the exhale, fold forward. Inhale back up, and on the exhale, we are going to lift that leg, place our right hand right under our shoulder, and we're going to open up to the left. Really staying firm in both of our butt cheeks, lifting that right leg up, and on the exhale, we're going to come down, move your left foot back into a plank pose. Let's slowly lower down. You can always drop your knees at any time. Slowly lower down. We're going to lift up into an upward facing dog. Both of our toes on the mat, really spreading our chest and lifting it high. And exhale into a downward facing dog. All right, you should start to be feeling pretty good here. We're gonna make our way onto our backs. So roll yourself over, gonna lay down. Let's just hug those knees into our chest, really feel it. Let's stretch out our left leg, keeping our right leg in. You can flex those feet. Just feel that stretch in the front of your right hip. And let's switch legs. Right leg straight, left leg comes into the chest, keeping your head down on the ground. Let's bring both knees back in, curl yourself up, and we are going to come into a bridge pose. So keeping your feet on the ground as close as you can to your bum. We're going to lift our hips up. If you're able, you can start to tuck your shoulders under and really lift those hips up. Feel your feet, your big toes firmly pressing into the ground and feeling as if they're trying to push to the front of your mat or the back of your mat, whichever, down that way towards where your feet are pointed. And then lift those hips up. You want your chest to open. Let's take another deep breath here. Inhale, and on an exhale, we're gonna lower ourselves down. We're gonna bring our right leg over our left knee, And lift up that left leg, flex those toes. You can grab both hands underneath here if that feels good. If you need a little bit more, I like to put one hand here and press my knee this way. So you're kind of like pulling your left leg towards you and your right leg you're pushing away from you. Make sure both feet are flexed. You'll really start to feel this nice hip stretch. Let's set it down. Let's switch sides. We're gonna lift our, oh, there's Willow. Willow, can you sit down with mommy? Thank you, honey. Good girl. You're a good girl. Good girl. We're gonna switch legs, lifting, okay, sorry about that. Gonna lift our right leg up. Again, pulling underneath the right leg with either both hands, or you can give yourself a little extra push and push your left knee forward and your right thigh back towards you. Really feel that stretch. Let's put both feet back down, and we're gonna go into a last happy baby. Bring your hands to your feet. You want your knees to almost feel like you're pulling your knees down and at the same time pushing your feet up as high as you can do it. So you always want to have that counter action to really feel the stretch. All right. And if there's anything else you need to do, maybe put your legs down, stretch your body out. Let's just kind of wiggle it all out. And let's make our way into a Shavasana. And just let it go. Let's take 2 deep breaths here together. Big breath in. Hold it at the top and let it go through your mouth. One more deep breath in. And let it go. Really get crazy with a lion's breath there. And just let yourself melt to the mat here. Feel your entire body relax. Know that you've given it a nice little jump start to your day. This may be your last minute of complete silence and peace. So enjoy it if you can. Feel your feet and your legs heavy into the mat. Feel as if you're lying in quicksand. Your hips, they're stuck to the ground. Feels as if somebody's pushing you down. Your shoulders have just melted into the mat, along with your arms. Your chest feels open and light. Your head is heavy. Relax your eyes, your cheeks, your jaw. Just let everything melt. And when you're ready, if you have more time, please stay. Otherwise, start to wiggle your feet, wiggle your fingers, stretch yourself out. Let's make our way up into a seated position. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you have a wonderful Friday and a wonderful day, whatever day you're doing this. The light in me sees and honors the light in you. Namaste. Thanks again, guys. We'll see you soon.